One of the things I'm talking about is Garcia, who was sent to El Salvador. I'm still talking about that because that is still an issue and still a concern. That man is in the El Salvadoran prison and he haven't committed any crime. They just kidnapped him and shipped him to El Salvador. So that's one thing I'll be talking about. The next thing I'm talking about is DOGE is missing billions of dollars. No, 1 billion. $1 billion is missing from DOGE website. It just magically disappeared. That's another thing I'll be talking about. And the last thing is President Trump, J.D. Vance, and the attack on these universities. Sam Shaw. Hey, Sam, I'm going to give you a warning, man. Go ahead, delete that for it. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and delete that. When y'all come on the chat, man, just make sure y'all be respectful. That's all I ask. That ain't much to ask. Just make sure y'all be respectful. Cooper, what's happening? I want to welcome y'all to the chat. If it's your first time, anybody's first time, I welcome you to the chat. Today, I'm talking about the El Salvadorian that was sent over to El Salvador, Garcia. Christian Brown, what's happening? Dakota, hey. Jeff, howdy. Y'all welcome to the chat. So I'm still talking about Garcia. And a Maryland senator went over to Lamont Phillips. What's happening? Crimson. You want me to say hello to Piper Scott? Hey, Piper Scott. We got somebody from Albania. Barcelona fan. Respect, much love to Albania. The man, Chicken Jack. Okay, he been. Wifey Apollo. What was the man? He wasn't convicted of anything. He was deported. And they saying that he was related to the gangs, and that's why they deported him. The man haven't been convicted of any crimes in the United States, nor have he been convicted of crimes in El Salvador. So he was with that group that Trump rounded up, them hundreds of people, and sent out of the country without due process. Love Han baby, hello. What up, what up? Random guy said, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. Okay, we respect that. Crimson said, thank you. Names said, hello from Germany. What's up? I'm talking about Garcia, who was shipped out of the country, and he got a wife and he got children here in the United States. But he was just grounded up and illegally shipped out. And now Trump refused to bring him back. But the other day we had a senator from Maryland and went over and visited the man. When he first went there, they denied him from coming in like 2 times. But guess what? He didn't give up, and he got to actually meet and take pictures with Garcia. Camille 312 said, I'm from Louisiana. What's up? Hey, Rushy, I'm going to go ahead and get you off of here, man. Boom. Just as easy as that. Christian Brown said, Leota, Flint, and Steele. James, hello, watching from Toronto, Canada. What's going on? Hey, James. Today I'm talking about a few things. The first thing I'm talking about is how President Trump administration illegally shipped Garcia out of the country to a dangerous El Salvadorian prison. So that's what I'm talking about. It ain't right. That man is in danger. He ain't commit no crimes. He wasn't convicted of any crimes, and they need to return him to the United States. Love Han, baby. Can you see me, brother? I can see you. Yusef showed. It said, what up? Listen, for the people, just listen to me, y'all. For the people that's keep saying and trying to justify Trump's behavior, man, the United States Supreme Court said facilitate his return. If he was supposed to be deported, the courts wouldn't say facilitate his return. But I know y'all support Trump wholeheartedly. I respect that. And some of y'all can't agree with him with anything. That was proven yesterday. With the Apollo, no, he wasn't an illegal immigrant, man. He had what's called, from the courts, withholding without removal. So he was not an illegal immigrant. You can't ship that man out because he had tattoos. Remember, it's racist white people here. They got all kind of racist tattoos. We don't ship them nowhere. We don't lock them up. So stop using that excuse. The court said that they need to bring that man back home. They need to bring that man back home to his family, to his wife and his children. Dakota, God bless you too. The next thing I want to talk about, right? And I want y'all to do your own research. The all-famous DOGE is missing $1 billion that they claim to have saved Americans. I knew they was up to no good. I knew it was a problem. Just this week, they secretly erased $1 billion. I think like 960 million. What are y'all thoughts about DOGE and this missing money? Because you can't even verify the website no more. All they do is say we save. It's a big scam, man. They've been scamming y'all the whole time. Camille said hello from Louisiana. I said, what's up? Saved by the Savior, bro. He was proven guilty. Hey, listen, I'm not going back with y'all saying the United States Supreme Court, the highest court, ordered the Trump administration to bring him home. Stop going back, y'all. Stop doing that. And I know y'all support him blindly no matter what he say or do. Y'all support that man. But the United States Supreme Court ordered them to facilitate his return. Yusef, you from Iran? Much love to Iran. Thank you for watching, man. Dakota said, God bless you. Anna said, I'm from Winnie. Hey, where's that at, though? Hey, listen, for all y'all Trumpets, man, and MAGA, strong MAGA supporters, just listen to me, man. Y'all allowed to think for yourselves, but listen to me, please. The United States Supreme Court ordered Trump administration to facilitate his return. What part don't y'all understand? You are allowed to think for yourselves, man. You are allowed to think for yourselves. Random, I'm gonna give you this warning, man. Random said they should put me in that prison. Okay, on what grounds? Lamont Phillips said, bro, the world is messed up. You're right, the world is messed up. But when the world is messed up around us, any citizen, whether you're a United States citizen or of another country, you got a right to speak out. At least we're supposed to have the right to speak out here in America. Saved by the Savior. If he did, they did have a situation. You want to point out, because Trump put this out, his wife still support him. They had a domestic dispute. That don't justify them sending him out of the country now. So come with better facts than that. Chloe said openly fastest. Kelly, good morning. Appreciate you. Hey, I want y'all to respond to DOGE missing $1 billion. As we talk about waste and fraud, and y'all rally behind this waste and fraud, it has been proven the website erased $1 billion that they claim to have saved Americans. Go and look it up on your phones, man. Gerf, y'all quick to say corrupt judge. No, it was 9-0. 9, you know, do you know what the U.S. Supreme Court is? Anytime they rule against Trump, y'all say they corrupt. Stop that, man. Come on here as American citizens. Don't come as no Democrat. Don't come as a Republican or independent. Come as an American citizen. Then you will be able to see better. And then them, what's happening? I need y'all to respond to DOGE missing $1 billion. This great team, Elon Musk, and we're going to stop wasting fraud. I've been saying it. They are the waste and fraud. I've been saying it. This here is a money grab for President Trump, Elon Musk, and that whole squad. Hey, Gerf, look it up. Don't say I don't know nothing. Look it up. You look it up on your phone right now. But you got to get off of Fox News because they're not going to tell you nothing. You got to get off of conservative radio for a minute because they ain't going to do nothing but lie to you. Antonio said, what's the subject about? Antonio, I'm talking about a couple of different things. I'm talking about Garcia that's over in El Salvador need to be brought back home to his family. That's one issue. Also, the Maryland senator went over to visit that man. They tried to deny him like 2 or 3 times, but guess what? He stayed persistent and he was able to get in there to see Garcia. We should show much respect to that man for going over there seeing Garcia, because Garcia do got a wife and a kid and children over here. Yusef, God bless America. That's right. Devin said Elon for president. Hey, but they missing $1 billion of your tax money. First y'all was rallying about waste and fraud, but guess what? They are the waste and fraud. Look it up. Gerf, I just told you, man. You look it up on your phone. DOGE is missing. They erased $1 billion off of their website that they claim to have saved taxpayers. That's not a problem to you? If it ain't, I'm just skipping over you, man, because I don't know what to tell you. Jay Tuff said they've been lying about it from the beginning. That's my point, Jay. They've been lying. They've been lying. That's my point. They've been lying. They've been lying. They've been lying. Listen real quick. I just want to say this. If you have not done it already, go and subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Your response can't be that I'm lying. Go look it up, research, and debunk what I'm telling you. Lamar said it ain't missing, it's spent. Exactly. It was never, this fraud and waste thing is the biggest scam, man. It's the biggest scam. That's why you can't verify on that DOGE website no more. Because they took away the numbers that was attached to every contract. That was the only way to verify. Now they just put numbers on here to say, we saved this. That's the biggest scam. And just like Trump is scamming y'all, charging y'all to golf on his own golf course, man. Maria said, go Elon. Devin said, Elon for president. Kelly said, it's equal power. Maria said, go MAGA. Jay, that's a good point. At least we do. Jay said, at least we know he is still alive. And he was looking good, man, from the picture that they took. So, yeah, he's alive. Thank you for that, Jay, because we got to remember, man, he is a human being. He is a human being. He was working, too. He was working for a long time to take care of his family. So he's just like you and me, man. But Trump, it seems like this administration wants people to hate Mexicans, hate immigrants, hate women, hate the LGBTQ community. This administration promotes hate, and it's sad. And if you speak out against it, they'll say you're a hater. No, I'm a good American citizen, man, who has a right to speak out when he sees injustice. And guess what? There's a lot of injustice going on under this administration. Paulie, welcome to the chat. Hey, Gurf, we done on that topic because you already got your mind made up. I proved it yesterday. Some of y'all don't disagree with anything he does. But if you got something to debunk anything I said, you can share that. The United States Supreme Court ordered Trump to facilitate his return. There's nothing else to talk about unless you can challenge that. RJ, it was the U.S. Supreme Court. They sent it back to the district court. Know your facts, man. RJ 918. The United States Supreme Court ordered Trump to facilitate his return. The district court asked Trump, because the Supreme Court sent it back, asked Trump to show them what they're doing to facilitate it. Get it right, man. Do your research before you come on here yapping, please. Devin M. Listen, man, a country should be ruled by the people, not the billionaires, because guess what? The billionaires will never care about the citizens. Never. Thanks for sharing that, but he said Elon is richest person, so he needs to be the president because he's the richest. Okay. Lamont Phillips said Project 2025 is messed up. And listen, they not playing fair. They going after professors. They going after teachers. They going after students. Man, they taking visas left and right. And now they going after entire universities. If this ain't no oligarchy, a dictatorship, I don't know what it is. Because it sure ain't no democracy right now. Anybody who disagree with Trump, whether you're a judge, he want to oust you, he want to impeach you, he want to attack you. Stedman Turner said, these are the last days, people. God is warning us to get your life in order, love him and each other, and spread the word. Got you. Jay, they're not thinking for themselves. That's the problem. Yo, Jose, be careful for what you wish for, man. Be careful the stuff you support right now. Today is Garcia. Tomorrow can be me. Be careful the stuff you support. But this is what Jose said, y'all. Jose said, they have no authority over foreign affairs. They still gave the ruling that I said, 9-0. If you can't debunk that, because that's what I'm saying. The Supreme Court gave a 9-0 ruling to facilitate his return. Hey, Gurf, I'm going to go ahead and delete you, man, because you're not bringing nothing. You just want to just put something in the chat. You ain't bringing nothing to go against what I said. You just want to say, do this. This is a lie. I brought two things. The United States Supreme Court ruled 9-0 for Trump to facilitate his return. That's number one. Number two, I said that DOGE is missing $1 billion. If you ain't got nothing to debunk on that, stop saying somebody lying. You do your research. Paulie said, I don't want to be a slave, so I'm sticking with Trump. That's all Trump got is slaves, man. Disagree with Trump openly and see how he treats you. Kelly said it's equal power. They can say what they want. Doesn't mean nothing. So what about the country? What about, the balances of power? Now, since it's Trump, y'all supporting and say, well, disagree the courts. If anybody else, Kelly, I'm talking to you right now. If anybody else do half of the stuff that y'all allowing Trump to do, it'd be an uprising. They would storm the Capitol like they did last time when he really lost the vote. So, Kelly, be careful with y'all support, man. Barbie said, why he bring a knife to a school? That's all I do is think for myself. That's why I'm able to sing. Maria, I want you, Maria. I'm talking to you, Maria. Tell me about the $1 billion that's missing from DOGE. Because y'all support Trump, y'all support Elon Musk. I want you to explain that in this comment so people can see it. RJ, y'all continue to say somebody wrong, man. Y'all, I can tell, it's sad to say, man. But y'all be proving everybody right. RJ 918, the United States Supreme Court. Somebody on here, please tell this young man that it was the United States Supreme Court who initially said that. Y'all got to get off of Fox News, man. Peter, I feel bad for you. How you feel bad for somebody who speak the truth and not afraid to speak truth to power? How do you feel bad for that? Who I would feel bad is for yourself, man. Because I just brought a couple things. Say where that money with DOGE at. Stop saying I'm lying. Where's the money at DOGE? The $1 billion, man. Big Daddy. I ain't even gonna go there. I'm asking you a question, man, since you're such a Trump supporter. Where the money at with DOGE? They have proven to be missing $1 billion. But it's so crazy, it's like no matter what the facts I bring on here, y'all don't do nothing with it. So keep it going, man. Find another live for those who don't want to accept what I'm bringing. I'm bringing nothing but facts, man. Jose, if you think DOGE saved you $300 billion, then it's no help for me. I can't help you. There's no way for me to help you, man. I'm the patriot here as well. That's why I take my time out of my day to bring this to y'all. I'm the patriot, willing to stand up against the powers that be, the wicked powers that be, mind you, who attacks individuals, who attacks professors, who attacks teachers, and now attacking universities. Anybody who don't think like him or don't look like him, Trump will attack. Kelly said it's 3 equal parts of power. Yeah, and they should be working together, not against how Trump is doing. But thank you for sharing that. Jose, show me something that DOGE said that it ain't true then. I said DOGE is missing $1 billion. Bring something to the table that say it ain't true. Because anytime somebody's charged, y'all say they guilty. If they not with Trump. Social media, dude. Big Daddy, listen, man, you misled. I got to tell you, man, because I hear you coming on here all the time talking about how can you do this? Billionaires want more billions. And that's why Elon Musk is getting more contracts. He got one this year. But you wouldn't know that, man. Get off of Fox News and conservative radio, man. They're not doing you justice, man. They are not doing you justice. I bring elementary on here and some of y'all don't have a clue. It's sad. I'm bringing the basic stuff that you can look on, you can just look up and find, but y'all don't have a clue, some of y'all. Hey, Dustin, it's probably some of y'all that beat your wife or had a fight with your wife. Don't try that, man. Don't try to slide that in there like y'all good, like you perfect. Have you ever hit your girlfriend or wife? And that's not worthy of getting sent out of the country. Jose, show on this live, show the 300 billion that you said DOGE saved. You proved that. They didn't save that, man. They've been lying the whole time, man. You'll catch on. It's going to take you a couple years, though, but you'll finally figure it out. Now they're going to say just because it ain't on the website is missing. That's what they've been using to fool y'all, to say, look, we say. So if that's the base, listen to me, man. If this DOGE website is the base, the claim that they found waste, fraud, and all that, then don't change it up now. Don't say, well, it ain't on the website, but they still got it. Come on, man. That guy said, Kamala 2028. Oh said, black is beautiful, especially when you shine my shoes. See, that's what I'm talking about, the racism and the hate. But I don't blame y'all. Y'all get that from Trump and his administration, man. And that's why some of y'all voted for him. So come on here, be disrespectful, be racist, because that's what I expect from y'all. That's what I've been seeing from y'all. The easiest thing to say is you're full of crap, because those got caught. I don't know if it's missing or they stole it, but the money is gone, man. And like Trump said, no matter what he do, y'all gonna follow him blindly. And it's been proven just on this live. 99% of y'all could not say anything you disagree with this man about. And I told y'all, even a husband doesn't agree 100% with his wife. But y'all, for some reason, y'all say, I agree 100% with Trump. It was a few of y'all, maybe out of the whole group, there's maybe 6 or 7 people who were able, man or woman, enough to say, point out some stuff that they disagree with Trump about. But that's the times we living in, man. Oh, let me go. Who this dude writing drift. Hey, I'ma holler at you, man. Find somebody to play with. Fine. So, said, Miss Harris is good gift to government. Kelly said illegal. Boy, y'all show y'all true colors. LXM saying something derogatory to a beautiful black queen. Leave my beautiful black queen sisters alone, man. I know that's that hate coming out of y'all, but cut it out. Also, the last thing, too, because it's nothing that nobody can say that y'all will have the ability to say, oh, I disagree with that. Trump is attacking universities. Trump is attacking universities, but guess what? A lot of them universities are standing 10 toes down. He's trying to twist their arm back and make them think like y'all. Trump said, if you don't think like him, you ousted. But guess what? These universities, a lot of them folded because they do need the money from the government, but some of them standing 10 toes down. They said, nah, we're not going for that, man. You do what you want to do. We know you're trying to run a dictatorship, but we're not going for that. Shout out to Harvard, Michigan State, and any others who's willing to stand up against this oligarchy in government, this dictator, authoritarian, no respect for American citizens at all. But more power to y'all who want to continue to promote him. Boy, I see why Elon wanted to, I see why Elon Musk wanted to stop the the Department of Education, because of the supporters, man. When he looked at y'all, he said, man, I got to get rid of this Department of Education, because we're supposed to be able to think critically, man. It ain't about everybody thinking one way. That's not what it's about. As a human being, as an individual with rights, you should both supposed to be able to think for yourselves, man. Knight of Blood said, God and Jesus hate Trump. Yeah, he will probably hate his actions. He love all people, but yeah, he hate the actions. I'm glad y'all celebrating the demise of a family. As Americans, I'm glad, because it shows y'all true colors. And some of y'all won't be able to be realistic until it hit homes, until it hit your home, at your doorstep. They had a hardcore MAGA lady, and she support Trump with the flag in front of her house and all that. She was one of the federal employees who got fired. Now she's saying she regret voting for this man because she didn't vote for that, not for him to take her job. And that's what a lot of y'all doing. Everybody cheering on, leave Garcia in El Salvador prison. And the man who did not commit a crime. Some of y'all can be real cruel until it hit home. Until it hit home. Everybody say, yeah, do this and do that, until it hit your front door. And guess what? With this tariff war, things gonna get real bad. And let's check back. I'm gonna check back in like in a month to see where y'all stand and what all y'all saying. Do y'all do Easter egg hunt? Do y'all celebrate that holiday? Because if you do, them eggs are going to be expensive. For those who do the Easter egg hunt, and you got to buy them eggs and decorate them and do the Easter bunny and all that, it's going to cost this year. Dale said the people chose Trump. Man, do you not see the people right now not choosing him? His approval rate when he got elected was over 50%. It's way under 50% right now. So stop saying the people voted for that. They did not vote for this, man. Some of y'all did, or some of y'all just waiting to see what he do. And then say, if Trump do it, I agree with it. Come on, man. Be able to think for yourselves, please, man. And I know everybody on this live are capable of thinking for themselves. Listen real quick, if you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Yeah, me as an individual, yeah, I'm supporting somebody who was shipped out illegally. Now, if he was given due process, I ain't got nothing to do with that. He had his due process, cool. But they just picked him up on a plane. None of y'all on here would like for anybody to do that to your loved ones, man. Nobody on here would allow or like anybody to do that to your loved ones, man. So stop wanting it for somebody else. But that's what Trump do. Trump teaches hate. And that's why all of his supporters, for the most part, it's some good people, man. Even within that cult, it's some good people who maybe just don't know no better. But then a lot of them, as you see the chat, they can't bring nothing but hateful. Like Tom. He can't bring no substance, but all they know how to do Kelly, it's both of them now. It's still a democracy with this practice. That's why you got the right to vote and the right freedom of speech. It's still a democracy, Kelly. It's a republic for which it stands. You can't take one without the other, man. Boy, y'all be twisted. We live in a republic. We practice democracy. What don't y'all understand? Man, it seems like I be going to elementary with some of y'all, man. This is some of the most basic stuff. This is the least information. We ain't even get to the big stuff yet. And y'all have a hard time chewing on that. Felix said, that's why I don't bring my women to church or conservative political rallies. Tom said Trump is goofy. Christopher said, everybody is one person, Christopher. What are you saying? Sometimes y'all read it before you say it, man. Read it before you say it. Not only is the United States looking at the United States sideways and what Trump is doing that y'all can't see, but the entire world is looking at y'all, Christopher. The entire world. So don't try to say, yeah, in my neighborhood, everybody go for Trump. Okay. But the world is looking at the United States and laughing. The world is looking at the United States and laughing, man. You're on the wrong side of history. He gonna lose this tariff war. That's a fact. So stop saying you're only one person. Okay. Open your eyes. You might see more people, man. Max 101, man. Stop rallying for somebody's demise, man. Because you'll be here laughing today and then crying tomorrow if Trump come after you. It ain't about whether he was an American citizen. He had the legal right to be here, man. He was under, listen to me, man, since y'all don't know how to listen. He was under what's called withholding without removal. Go study that, man, before you come talk to me. Kelly said, Mark is illegal. Thank you, Kelly, for them very kind words. Thank you. People say, you're wrong, you're wrong. They just sent him back. Oh, man. Be silent. What's happening? I appreciate you, Be Silent. Thank you, man. Now RJ 918 saying that's not what they rule. Listen, man, I'm going to go ahead and block you, man, because you just coming back. You're not here to learn nothing. This live is meant to learn, and y'all can learn if you get out of Fox News, get off of conservative radio, and just open your mind. Be open. But if you close, you ain't going to learn nothing. The U.S. Supreme Court did rule for them to return, facilitate his return, man. I got to say this 50,000 times. And here go another one. Another racist. More Fire said, where can I get some good chitlins? That's racist, man. Is there some of y'all fiber? And I know y'all can't help it, especially when you got a racist president who supports that. That's why y'all be encouraged to be racist and to say racist things. It was so many things. People say, go give me some good chicken. That's racist, man. That's racist. Joy said Elon is a great African American. Okay. Yeah, you know about that billion that's missing? Felixo said, ew, how the F you type? Are you wrong? Then use the... Don't even know what he was trying to say. Damon, Dustin. Felix said, Felix Guzman said, why isn't DOGE making Trump fly commercials to save money? They not say that was the biggest scam since something, but it was all a scam. And now they secretly, quietly erased $1 billion off of the website, and none of these supporters got any questions about that. That should be a problem. And don't take my word for it. Look it up. Do your research. Y'all do great research. Look that up. DOGE is missing $1 billion. Where's the money? Sigma guy coming with something racist. I ain't gonna read what he's saying. But there's so many racist stuff. And even MAGA, the people that's on here should be condemning anybody who over on here is saying anything that's racist. Y'all should be checking that. Or are y'all in your comfort zone? You can't defend something by saying, stop lying, bro. Listen, man, Trump got y'all more brainwashed than I've realized. But I'm glad I come on here to see it for myself, man. I'm glad I came on here to see it. The U.S. Supreme Court did a ruling, and y'all just like Trump and his administration. No, we won. RJ says, boy, now that's why RJ 918. Now I understand, because I was confused on why Elon Musk wanted to destroy the Department of Education. Because he just see y'all. He don't see people who don't think like him. He see y'all. So y'all have a lot to do with him wanting to destroy the Department of Education, because he's looking at y'all. This man, RJ19, said Trump won the ruling 9-0. Golly. If you, at RJ19, if you're looking at it now, if you're looking at it and you still coming to that conclusion, something is wrong with you, man. It gotta be. Dustin, what did it say? Justin said, I just looked at it too. What was the ruling from the United States Supreme Court? The Supreme Court ruling. Kelly, I'm not a Democrat. Where do y'all get that? But I sure don't support that mess that's in the White House right now. Y'all quick to say Democrat, Republican. Listen, I'm an American citizen. And if I choose to vote this way, I vote that way. If I choose to vote that way, but I'm not following nobody to say that I agree with anybody 100%. It's not nobody on earth right now that I say I agree with 100%. Not that everything they do may be on a specific topic, but there's no human being, Kelly, that I can say that about. Wade, you made a good point. Wade said he's more worried about the 37 trillion the United States is in debt to. Guess what? The majority of the debt the U.S. is in debt to. Do you know? And Trump trying to pick a fight with somebody you in debt to. Did y'all know that? It's China. J.D. Vance had a nerve to call, because he's prejudiced and racist too. He gonna call them peasants. J.D. Vance called them peasants. That's the United States owed them. So thank you, Wade, for bringing that up. I don't be on a news channel, man. I do the world news, man, and different ones. I'm not going to tell you my resources. You got to find your own. You got to learn how to do your own research, man. But I tell you this, get off of Fox News and get off of conservative radio. Fox News was sued for $700 million for spreading lies. So research that. Research that now. Made the trade said Trump going to make you rich, and he probably will. Okay. Disco XP said 0-9 against Trump administration. But Disco, it amazes me. My man said he was reading it. He said, I'm reading it right now. Trump won the case. But that's what we dealing with, man. That's what we do. It's sad. And I know a lot of his peers that's even on here don't agree with that. Thank you for sharing that. Kung Blast said free Palestine. Good job. Free Palestine. I'm with that. Anybody suppress, yeah, I support that freedom. Anybody who suppress. Assad, what up? More Fire said Trump or nothing. I respect that. Assad Khan, what's up? Man, I done brought so much truth, so much substance here. But listen, if you don't accept nothing, then you're not going to accept it. I done brought so much value and so much truth just on this live, man. But if you got your mind made up, I don't even know why you come to this live. Because I'm giving information. If you got your mind black, you're not blocked, and you're not open to receive information, there's nothing I can do for you. Wade said rent prices are high, wages are low, and we are competing with illegal immigrants. Okay. It ain't their fault, though. And if you want to get out, it's a process. Get them out legally. Go through due process. All I'm talking about now is the one individual. I'm not talking about the whole immigrations or none of that. I'm talking about Garcia. The Trump administration admitted in court that he was mistakenly shipped out. And they made a mistake doing that. They kind of set the man down who admitted it. They punished him, put him on leave. Dustin, that's all I do is independent. I don't do none of that controlled network. And anything I get, I verified. But Dustin, you on here and you hearing some of the stuff your peers are bringing that's inaccurate. Go and check your peoples, man. Since you got the news, go and check that, man. Check them for bringing misinformation that you know because you say you check independent news. Check your people on this live who bringing misinformation. Police said they ruled in favor of Trump. That was straight off of Fox News. Golly. Golly. We stay on topic on here, y'all. Make sure you stay on topic. If you can answer where the $1 billion that's missing from DOGE, I want to hear from y'all. If y'all can answer where is the $1 billion that was erased off the website this week, I need to hear from MAGA, man. Are y'all all right with that? Where is the money? Talk about that. Also, if you have not done it, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Also, like this video, man, share it, like it and share it, get it out. More Fire said blacks for Trump. More fire, more power to you. Devontae, we're talking about a couple things. I initially started by talking about they need to bring Garcia back home, who's over in El Salvador prison. So Devontae, that was the one thing. Number two, I brought out the fact that DOGE is missing $1 billion that they claim that they saved Americans. It's no longer on the website. And this is something you can research. This is a fact. And the third thing I was talking about is how Trump is attacking these universities, want them to mistreat their students, to take away their rights, the students' right to protest or whatever, and they want to take their funding. So that's what I'm talking about. Those are the things. There's a lot of stuff going on in this country, and some people just sitting back like it's all good. But be careful what you allow to happen, because the same thing that's happening to somebody else can happen to me or you. So I say again, bring Garcia back home to his wife and his children. That man's a human being. Dante, did you get that? Those are the things that I'm talking about, man. A couple universities have decided to team up against Trump because he's taking funding. They even want to take tax exempt away from Harvard because Harvard is standing against him. Flexo, you saying that the $1 billion is missing went to American arms and military companies? No, it's missing. Don't make up something. Say where it went. Dustin, this is common. This is common. It's simple. You come on here with your sources to say that it's not true. If it's not true, you should be able to pull it up and show your sources that what I'm saying ain't true. You should be able to do that, man. Don't say, well, cite your source. I'm telling you this is a fact. DOGE is missing $1 billion from the website that they claim to have saved Americans. That was the biggest scam. That was the biggest scam. This presidency is a money grab. So go ahead, Dustin, go ahead, look it up now and bring it back and say that it ain't true. Let's see if you can do that. Kenzie said, I'd rather stand for freedom than hide in tyranny. Exactly. That's what I'm doing. I'm standing for freedom. Whether somebody agree with it or not, what I'm doing is standing for freedom. Listen, if you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Make sure y'all like this video, man. Share it, get it out. Like this video, share it, and get it out. I'm giving some good information. To the local economies by. And then another thing, right? Trump's such a bully. He's bullying the people that United States is in debt to. We are in debt to China. And yet they want to bully somebody you in debt to. Start a tariff war. Guess what? We losing that war and we will continue to lose the tariff war with China. And then J.D. Vance had the nerve to call them peasants. Who do he think he is? Hey, Girth, if you're on the rights right now, the right is not for American rights. So you saying you on the right, but they are not for the rights of people. They taking rights. So as you continue to stand, man, understand what you're standing for. Don't say you're on for rights for Americans. Trump is not for rights for Americans. He's saying you think like him, you be like him, and you do what he's saying do. Anything other than that, Trump will attack. Think about it, Girth. Don't say you for American rights, but you follow this dictator. Bill, respect, man. Appreciate you, man. Listen, man, when you speak out against racism, outright racism, because Trump is a racist, y'all quick to say that he racist. I'm not Dr. Martin Luther King, but that's the same thing y'all did to him because he stood up against racism and bigotry. Y'all call him a hate monger because he spoke the truth. That be y'all, man. I speak because I love me. I love people. I'm an American citizen. I believe in freedom. I don't believe in a government who want to attack people, go on the streets and just round people up. Anybody who disagree with him, he want to take visas from students. That's the president that y'all supporting. That is the president that y'all are supporting. Real quick, let me say it again. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Go ahead and like this video, like the video, share the video, get this word out, get it out. Michael said Trump's admits mistake. Exactly, it was a mistake, so send that man. But guess what? A Maryland senator went over there to visit him. I ain't got nothing but love and respect for that man. And when he first went, they denied him. They was out there, would not allow him to come in. But guess what? He was patient, he was persistent, and he was able to see Garcia. He was persistent, he was able to see Garcia. Made a trade, said guilty until proven innocent. That's how it works here. Listen, man, the government made a mistake. The American government made a mistake. But we're not dealing with a government who will admit their mistake. That's why he got mad for that man admitting it. And they put that man on leave. The one that admitted in court that they made a mistake, they put him on leave. Research it. Make sure y'all like and share this video, man. Get it out. Boom. I want to thank y'all, man, for the continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If it's your first time tuning in, I welcome you. I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video, man. There was a lot of information shared here, talking about how Trump sent the man over to El Salvadorian prison and refused to bring him back. I'm also talking about how DOGE is missing $1 billion off of the website. It just magically disappeared. $1 billion. That's where the waste and fraud is at. The waste and fraud is Trump and Elon Musk. This presidency is a money grab. Also talking about how the Trump and his administration are attacking college universities. They're attacking professors. They're attacking teachers. They're taking visas from students. This ain't freedom. This is actually a dictatorship. Trump want to be a dictator. He want to be a king. But guess what? Not here in America. It's people that's going to stand up against that. People are going to stand up because there's some people that's not afraid to speak truth to power. Listen, anybody got any last thoughts? Anybody got any last thoughts or comments, man? There's a lot of MAGAs on here. A lot of them was being racist and saying all kind of racist things. But guess what? That don't move me. I stand firm on who I am. I'm an African American who's not ashamed. I'm proud, wouldn't want to be nothing else. I love all people, but I especially love me and my people. I love y'all and I thank y'all for watching, man. If this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. But Trump days are numbered, man. You can't mistreat people and continue on with that madness. You cannot continue to mistreat people. I'm not a racist. I love people. I'm speaking out against a racist president, man. A racist and hateful president and President Trump. This is a racist, hateful president who want to take American citizens' rights. But guess what? I'm not afraid to stand up against powers. Not afraid. Not afraid, man. And even though I got a lot of disrespect from some of these MAGAs, a lot of racist comments, open racism in the comments, I'm not afraid of that, man. I will continue to speak truth to power. Bring Garcia back to the United States. Bring Garcia back to the United States. Get your hands off of these universities, man. Stop attacking people to make everybody think like you. Stop attacking people, these universities. Stop attacking professors. Just rounding up people, locking them up. That's what I'm standing against. It ain't nothing but love in my heart. Anybody can twist it how they want to twist it, but my words is my words. I'm an American citizen who got his eyes open and can clearly see what Trump and this administration is doing to not only to America, but to the entire world. The world is watching, man. The world is watching. The world is watching and see all that America is doing. That's why right now America is the laughing stock of the world. I thank y'all for the continued support. Those, if it's your first time here, man, welcome. I love all people. It don't matter where you're watching from. I appreciate you. I ask that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Also on my website, man, look, check out my videos. View my videos. I got a whole slew of videos, man. Like this video. Like and share this video. I thank y'all, man. There's still hope for America. Though it may seem dark right now under President Trump with his foolishness, though it may seem dark right now under President Trump and his foolishness, there is hope, man. There's people that's going to stand against it and speak out against it. I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. I'm speaking out at the bottom. I'm speaking out at the bottom. I'm not afraid of the powers, but I love people. I love that which is right. And right now what's going on, a lot of what's going on, it ain't right. A lot of what's going on, it ain't right. Man, there's a lot of comments. I can't catch everybody, but I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Make sure you like this video. Share this video. I want to thank y'all. If it's your first time watching, man, I thank y'all. I thank y'all. But guess what? Love will always conquer hate. Hate may seem like the majority, especially under this presidency. Hate may seem like a majority, and it may seem easy and cool to do. And that's why it's easy for people to come on here and to be racist and to say racist things against me or other black people, as I see all throughout the comments. They may continue to do that, but guess what? I'm not moved. I'm not afraid. None of that. I will continue to speak against power. I will speak truth to power without fear. I will continue to speak truth to power. And I see somebody just put a racist mark against Kamala Harris. That's my black queen sister. Shout out to Kamala Harris. I want to say this, man. I love all people that's doing right. You know, especially it can be white, it can be black, it can be Latino, Cuban, Chinese, Japanese. It don't matter. I love all people, man. I ain't got no hate in my heart, but I'm speaking out against the hate and the bigotry. I'm speaking out against the hate and the bigotry, man, committed here in the United States. And because of the actions of the United States, Trump and his administration, that's why we're losing this tariff war bad. And for those that don't know, man, China is telling y'all where to get the products on the low. Go ahead over to TikTok and look through that and find some of them shops. China is selling the products on the low. America is losing this tariff war. If you continue to support President Trump, you're on the wrong side of history. But I say to you and anybody, don't fear, it ain't over. Though hate, as y'all see on the comments, though hate is freely spread, we're not afraid. I'm not afraid. If you're just getting on here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all. There's too many comments to read, everybody. But for everybody who was respectful, man, and didn't have to resort to racism and hate, I appreciate that. We thank you. We thank you. But guess what? Ain't no fear here. There's no fear here. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like the channel. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to this channel, man. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. But I brought a lot of valuable information. It's up to you to accept it or reject it, man. One of the things, I'm going to just recap before I get off. DOGE is missing $1 billion from their website that they claim that they saved people. But now, magically, the money is missing. Check that story out. Also, bring Garcia back to the United States. The Maryland senator went over to El Salvador to visit him. Much shout out to, what's his name, Governor, it's Senator Chris Van Hollen. Big shout out to him. He went over and visited Garcia in the prison. They first denied him access to the prison. They initially denied him access to the prison. But guess what? He was patient, he was persistent, and he was able to visit him. And he put pictures online. The third thing is President Trump and his cronies need to leave these universities alone. They're telling their students don't protest. Anybody who disagree with Trump, they want to come at. They taking visas from students. This is the worst president, number one. And then number two is the worst administration. This is the worst administration, man. I thank y'all for tuning in because I'm just giving y'all the truth, man. I appreciate y'all. I come on here Monday through Friday. I thank y'all for the support. Make sure you like this video. Like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And I continue to bring the truth as I see it, without fear. I'm not afraid. Not afraid. Even though the racist hate that I get in these comments. Y'all look at the comments and see. Look at the comments and see some of the racist comments. But nothing I said on here was a lie, man. I thank y'all once again. I thank y'all once again. Oh yeah, let me say it again. Make no mistake about it, man. I love all people, man. All people. I don't care if they're LGBTQ community. I don't care if they're Latino. I don't care if they're immigrant, black, white. It don't matter. I love all people. But the other side can't say that. They can't say it honestly and mean it because their actions show different. But I appreciate y'all. I held y'all long enough, man. Thank y'all for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, man, y'all be safe out there. Peace.